Yeah, so let's just take a look at this together. And what I really want, guys, is for you to get active in the comments. I want to see how you would handle this situation if it was to happen to you.
But this place, it's very. You look at this, like Jay said, it looks like it's so easy to
All
do.
right, so right here, my co-angler
Discipline in this place.
just
Have
hooked the fish,
your entire life.
and
There's one
this will
bite.
come in handy
Doing the
for,
wrong
I think
thing,
it's next
and you
week.
got
I will
wrapped
be
up
having a
here
live
trying to
stream where
control it all.
that I was telling
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
what
would be
happened to me
for
the
the
first day
co-anglers and also for
of
boaters.
practice. I got on
But
this
take a look at
dredge
that
that
arrow.
was pretty
Look
dirty.
way
You know, I
back
just
there.
got
There's
the
a
trolling
boat.
motor
You can
down,
barely see
and
that boat,
you know,
guys.
I had 5 big bites in a couple of
Can you
hours,
see that boat
and
yet?
I thought, man, I don't
You
have
may
to sit
still
around
cannot
like
even see that
controlling
boat.
myself, and like you say, there's not every bite that
But
you
look
get
where I'm
is
at,
the
where
right
my boat is
one.
facing what I'm fishing. Now, there's that boat. It's still a good
But one of
distance
the
off. It's
things
still
that
way away from where I'm at. But I notice it. Right now, I start noticing that boat, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm still watching it. And right here to the left, you kind of see that show marker. It just went off the screen. And I'm just zooming it in a little bit so you can see. Look how close this guy has come over to me.
well, look at that
And I'm
motor.
looking around like,
You know,
is
he's
this
catching in the
real?
holes right
Did
now.
this
That dude's
really
got
just
to be
happen?
6 feet
Look
to
where I'm
his neck.
fishing
He
and
never
look where
sees
he's
that
at.
fish. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He is
And it's
about
not that
a
they take
half
miles.
cast
You know,
distance
and
from me.
I've
I
talked to
could
a lot of
cast
boaters
way past, I could probably
here. You know, the
cast
big thing is a
about
lot of
30 to
people
40 feet
believe that
past where this guy
fish
is at.
fish live out in the lake and then they come in. I don't agree with that. I believe that they live in the thick stuff.
How you doing?
And then they move out to spawn in the open areas, and then they move back. I don't know why a bass would want to live out in the middle of that lake.
I'm
It's
trying to
chock
strike up a
full,
little
but I may be
conversation to see
wrong.
what is actually happening here.
But they, I
Asked
mean,
him how he
they
was
can
doing.
move just a
And
little
look
bit
at
and
that.
get you off
He
of your
pulls up
deal.
right where I'm
And here's the
casting,
thing where
guys.
Steve is. It's a quarter-mile to the
No, I
hard
was
line,
kind of
and it's a
fishing
half
right
mile
here.
to the
I
outside
just never
edge.
had somebody just
You know
pull
what
up
I'm
and
saying?
pull in front of me like that before.
It's just a lot of places to hide. Yeah.
All right. And so basically, what I just said, guys, if you couldn't hear it, he said something to me about fishing. And I said, no, I'm just looking at you because I'm fishing right here. I've never had somebody just pull in on me like this. I've never had this situation happen. This guy came from miles away. I don't know if you saw where those arrows were at, but he was way past that island that's right there and way past the other island that is a good distance in the background. And he came all the way from over there and pulled right up on me, guys. But let's go ahead and finish taking a look to see what else I had to say.
Which is good. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I was
you have
fishing
confidence
right
like he
in here.
does and you're in the right area, that's good.
I've
You
never
got
had
more
somebody
areas to
just
fish,
pull up
but
and
if you're
pull
like
in
me,
front of me
you're
like that
clueless,
before. It's kind of
it's
odd.
not good.
Oh, okay.
Well,
No,
think
I mean,
we're in the right
I'm
area
done
right
now. I'll have to
Kennedy
move because whatever I was
and the
fishing
other
for is
anglers,
probably
and I'm
gone
sitting
now.
in the
But
right area.
All right. So what the guy said was, oh, well, wait a minute. I'll move. And I'm like, man, you just pulled in here. Hold on. I'm like, man, you just pulled in here with your big motor running and tied on to the show marker right in front of where I'm at. And like I said, I don't know if you can tell from the video angle, but the guy is a half cast away from where the front of my boat is at. Never had this happen to me before. So I'm sitting here and I'm just kind of at a loss for words. As you saw at first, I just wasn't saying anything. I look back at my co-angler like, am I missing something? Like, what is happening right now? What is going on? So I'm thinking, I'm in the middle of this tournament. I just came from, I don't know how long the run was that I came to go there, and then I was going to go to another place, but I had just got there. I mean, you saw my co-angler caught a fish, so I knew there were fish in that area at that time. Because for me, what I have found for this tournament, it was kind of a timing thing that I was going to go here. Then there's another spot. As that sun comes up, there are certain areas that I have planned on targeting. So now this is kind of throwing me off. And like I said before, whenever someone made a comment about, yeah, you would tell them to come on in and kind of fish behind you or something. But tournament, you're thinking, you're kind of contemplating, you're planning on what your next move is. So when this happened, it kind of threw me off. So now I'm in my head, I'm trying to just kind of recalibrate and see what I'm going to do next. And also at the same time, I'm thinking, how am I going to handle this situation? So what do you guys think? Drop a comment in there. What do you think is about to happen next? Because like I told you, whenever he first pulled in, you saw my reaction. I did not really have much to say because I'm trying to just read the whole thing. Like, is this really happening? What's going on? So I asked him, hey, what's going on? Just to see what his reaction would be. Like, what is this coming from? So what would you guys do? I'm looking in the comments and I'm waiting to see what you guys have to say. And if you guys are watching this on the replay, make sure you watch the chat replay also, because that's where I'm going to be reading from. And just like I said, just kind of feeding from for this chat. But how would you guys handle this? What would you do at this moment? I mean, you see, I'm still sitting here looking at the guy and he's talking about, hey, I'll move. But you've already blown the spot out. You came in there hot with your big motor running and did not turn it off until he tied onto that pole. I was watching all of that. It wasn't like he trolled in there on his trolling motor either, guys. He came in there hot. All right. And then if you guys want to rewind it back and take a look at it again, actually, let me just see if I can just do that real quick. Just take a look at that arrow, how far away he is. He's past that island over to the left. He was still past that island, and he came way from a long distance. All right, but yeah, like I said, guys, make sure you're getting active in the comments. Let me just go ahead and play it, and then as I see you guys hopping in the comments, then I'll pause it and just see what you have to say.
Just pull up and pull in front of me like this before. It's kind of odd.
Oh, okay,
No, I mean, I'm done now. I'll have to move because whatever I was fishing for is probably gone now. But I've just never had anybody do that to me before. Oh, no, I gotta go.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can understand what he's saying at this point, but what he said was, he was like, hey, it's my boat. It's my boat. I can't move. I can't move. How did you get there? You got there by moving. This lake is big. And I said that, like, man, this is a big lake. This isn't some small little local lake. This lake is big, huge. And of all of the thousands of acres of whatever, however big this lake is, you picked that one spot to come to. That is what you chose to do. All right, let me see. Was there any? Let me just go ahead and finish playing this out so you guys can see what ended up happening.
But the lake is kind of big. I just never had anybody just pull right in where I'm casting like that before. It's just kind of odd. Yeah, I mean, but I'll let you have it.
Okay, no problem. I think that, anyway.
All right, well, good luck, man.
Yeah, then he's apologizing and all this stuff. Yeah, I had my mind messed up, guys. I was about to take off and have my trolling motor down.
Great.
There you have it, guys. That is how I handled the situation. Didn't really have time to get into it like the guy in the first clip, kind of going back and forth and waiting in the area. What do you guys think? What do you think? All right, let's hop back into the chat real quick.